Yeah, first off, hats off to Southern Miss. I think that was probably one of the most athletic teams we played all year. And it's obviously a frustrating loss. I mean, there's times this year where the offense haven't played very well and the defense played great. And today, the offense came out, played really well, and the defense, we didn't do as well as we wanted to. It's kind of frustrating because, you know, it shows that we're a good team, but unfortunately, we can never just be on the same page. And so I think that's just kind of what happened today. But hats off to the offense and defense. I mean, we got to get off the field on some of those third downs, and I think that was the big thing.
You were all over the place, but can you talk a little bit more about the tackling in the secondary?
Yeah, like I said, Southern Miss was really fast. So, I mean, there were times they were going to get in the secondary. So the big thing is just make sure you get them on the ground. Don't let the plays bust for too much and just minimize damage. But I mean, my thoughts were I knew they were a fast team, so I got to play fast, I got to fit fast, and that was kind of my thought in the secondary as far as tackling goes. Yeah.
Can you talk about the play of Vito Smith, their top running back? Was he one of the best running backs you played all year?
Yeah, he was. He was a great back. He was fast. He was strong, and he played really well. So yeah, I mean, hats off to him. No doubt about that.
It looked like he was getting to the second level pretty quickly. How difficult is that to deal with, especially the safety?
Yeah, it's really difficult because, I mean, there's times that there's a lot of space, and obviously when there's a lot of space, it makes it a lot harder. So you just got to come down, break down, make sure you keep your body in front of him and get him on the ground. It might not always look pretty or how you want it to or like a big hit, but as long as you get him down, I mean, that's the ultimate goal.
Is it maybe a bit frustrating that the defense had really improved in a serious way, and arguably the last two games, we were giving up some big plays, and to lose like this, it obviously hurts.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt it's been frustrating. Obviously, we have a lot of injuries, so that always hurts you as a team. And I mean, the big thing today was that we were talking about as a defense, we need to go in there, we needed to get a turnover, we needed to make a game-changing play, and that's the same thing with last week. And so that was the goal, and unfortunately, we never did make that big turnover, big game-changing play, and that's what hurt us in the end.
The short passing game featured a quick drop, a quick release. Is there any kind of adjustment that you can make to go ahead and compensate for that? The guy was getting rid of that last drive where they converted on a couple of 3rd and 6. He just got the pass away. Were there blitzes called on that, or did you stay away from the blitz most of the evening because it was just a quick developing play?
Yeah, I think Coach Stewart did a good job of mixing it up. We weren't necessarily always blitzing, but we for sure, that was one of our game plans. Like, we wanted to get to the quarterback, especially on like some of those third downs. You don't want to give him too much time to throw. And so sometimes when you blitz, it puts you in a bind, whatever you're doing in the secondary. But I mean, like I said, some of those were just bang bang plays, and it was close. And unfortunately, we never did make that game changing play where, like I said, where we got off the field.